Even though you're a beginner or advanced guitarist, we all feel slow progress at times, which is okay. My goal in this video is to address 5 things that might be holding you back and also some ways to overcome them. My name is Simen and I'm a guitarist and music producer from Norway. Number 1. Insanity. I want to explain this one with one of my favorite quotes. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. I think this quote is so good because it's so true. Imagine that you're going to the gym and every day you do only arms. After a few weeks, you see that your arms are getting bigger, but your legs are still the exact same. So of course it makes sense you should probably try something different, maybe actually targeting the legs. When it comes to guitar playing, I don't think it's actually always that obvious. We can feel slow progress, but it's kind of hard to understand why. One solution to this problem is simply to learn new things instead of spending too much time on stuff you already know. It can actually be that simple. Personally, if I feel stuck, I just try to focus on something new. And I basically never feel stuck anymore because of this. It can be stuff like learning new songs, studying some new chords, studying one of your favorite guitarists, or maybe taking a new course, or something completely different. Keep in mind, if it feels too easy, there's a chance you're not pushing yourself hard enough. Number 2, you don't know what you like. When I first discovered Matteo Sassaro, I did as every other guitarist on the planet and I tried to learn from him. And I bought one of his lick packs and for like 2 or 3 months, that was basically the only thing I studied. And when I've had the most progress is when I've really obsessed about something. So I think it's important to figure out what drives you and what makes you want to pick up the guitar and play. And this is very good news because it means that if you spend time on stuff you really enjoy, there's a good chance of actually improving. My cat is doing something to the tripod, but that's fine. Psst. However, be careful to not fall in the trap of number 3, ignoring the importance of technique. Bad technique can be like climbing a mountain without the right equipment. And it's not very often you see amazing guitarists with bad technique. So I think it makes sense to at least pay some attention to your technique. As long as it doesn't kill your motivation, you can have like a standard technique workout you do daily or multiple times a week. You can either focus on specific techniques like for example sweep picking or economy picking, or you can do more general exercises. Here's a useful one you can try if you want to. If you have a few exercises like this and you gradually increase the tempo over time, there's a very good chance of improving. Number 4, lack of effective learning strategies. If you just do one big practice session every week and then hope for the best, you most likely will have slow progress. What I think is much more effective is spaced repetition, which suggests that you learn faster if you space out your practice sessions instead of doing everything at once. And if you do very long practice sessions, you can still benefit from spaced repetition by having breaks within the session. Also try to be aware of how you learn the best. Some people have a more strict practice routine, while someone have a more loose practice routine. I've done both myself and I've seen amazing players do both as well. So I don't think there is a right answer. But if you have a very loose routine at the moment and it's not really working, then you should probably try a more strict routine. Number 5, not knowing the different aspects of guitar playing. If you break guitar playing into smaller parts, it can be much easier to see what you can practice and what you should practice. So we have stuff like, for example, chords, arpeggios, scales, technique, music theory, and more. And let's say we want to break down, for example, chords. Within chords, we could do, for example, drop 2 voicings, which is something very specific you can practice. Then you can put drop 2 voicings into your practice routine. Maybe you can also split the session into different parts. For example, doing 10 minutes of arpeggios and then 10 minutes of chords. This is very specific and I don't think you need to get to this level of detail. But I think this mindset can help you become a better and more versatile guitar player. I hope you found some inspiration and useful insights in this video. If you want me to dive deeper into any of the topics, please let me know. And if you want to learn something new today, you should check out this video next, where you also can get free tabs. The song isn't too hard to play, but it still sounds really good.